Okay, I'm gonna tuck myself away in a corner here in Farm and Fleet and see if I can record this video really fast. So I just came here to get a couple tires put on my car, and this is what I have to say about that. First of all, Southeast Wisconsin, memo. How's about putting some actual new lines on your fucking roads? Like the ones that actually reflect when your lights hit them. How about that? You know, I know we complain about potholes in Chicago, but I just drove from my parents' house to this Farm and Fleet. I might as well have been literally blind drunk. Blind drunk. I might as well have been doing this. It's raining and dark, and I could not see the lines. Like, I just drove by Braille. But not Braille, because at least Braille, you can feel something when you touch it. It was crazy. Like, my poor mom, like, I'm going to have to hide this video when I post it, because it was the biggest shit show. Like, there were times where I was like, well, I hope I'm on my side of the road. Oh, all these cars coming in the other direction? Well, I'll just stay to the right of that so I don't die. I literally could not see anything on the road, could not see the lines. Like, just a little reflection. Repaint that shit, Southeast Wisconsin. And and P.S., there's no lights in 95% of the road that I drove. So I can't even see the bare minimum of paint that you had on there that's been gone for 20 years. So dark, pitch dark, no reflection. Are you shitting me? Holy shit. I've driven in I have like maybe my top 5 scariest moments of driving. That might have just catapulted to number 1. Or tied for number 1. I have a couple other ones in mind. Okay, number 2. Farm and Fleet still smells the same. It just smells the same. I don't know. Farm and Fleet will always remind me of my dad. So, Farm and Fleet. 3. Anytime I have to sign anything, like a tire thing that I have to sign right there that says, like, I'm going to do the repairs and, like, blah, 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 whatever. Medical stuff. Whatever, I have to sign. Part of me thinks I should have been a lawyer. When I was in 10th grade, I told my grandpa I was going to go to Harvard Law School and be a lawyer. And there's a lot of reasons I think I should be. I think sort of sometimes like one, very nitpicky and very, want to be super logical or like think about all the angles on something and think, I don't know, people hate it. Very literal sometimes in arguments. I like words, and what they mean and what they don't mean. And I like to speak oratory, like public speaking, public arguing sometimes. All of that, right? So, like, part of me thinks I have a good lawyer brain. But one of the things that would qualify me for lawyerdom is I'm never going to sign something unless I read it. Right? I mean, isn't that like basic life skill 101? Don't put your name on something. Don't write your signature down on it unless you've read it. I don't know why that's like, I thought that was like, and what's crazy about it is when I read it and then I have a question about it, 9 times out of 10, the person asking me to sign who just goes sign here and here. That's how you get yourselves in trouble, people. When I ask questions about it, they don't know how to answer the question. So they clearly, this guy just told me, oh, I don't know. I've never read it. You've never read it. You want me to sign it, but you've never read it. I had someone else do that to me at a medical place one time. Well, I don't really know what that means. Really? You don't know what that means? Because I know what it means, and I don't want to sign it. Because I know what it means, and I'm telling you what it means. And I don't like it. But now I have to sign it. Because a lot of these things, like, well, you're not going to get the service unless you sign it. So it's kind of a catch-22, because then I read it, and I know what it means, and I'm kind of fucked. Because now ignorance is I'm no longer ignorant, so my bliss is gone. But yeah, it's so weird to me that, like, people just get told sign here and here, initial here and here, and they just do. I'm like, hoo boy. It's gonna suck when someone tells you you're completely screwed or way more screwed because, you put your name on it. You signed that document. You said that you were aware of the rights and rules and regulations and risks of X, Y, and Z. You put it. You signed your name on it. I mean, a lot of times you can get out, you know, lawyers can kind of hanky-dink around waivers and stuff like that. But it's going to be a lot harder when you willingly signed something that said you're signing your rights away. Just random. Completely random. So that's the joint from Farm Fleet here. And then there's Fleet Farms. I don't know, whatever. But yeah. Southeast Wisconsin, paint lines. Repaint your lines. You're killing me. Almost literally here. Bye.